Welcome to Aroopa Apps, your low-code no-code platform empowers businesses of all types to easily build applications. Hi, I'm Esmeralda, your onboarding specialist. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a volunteer registration form. Remember when you first started managing volunteers? You would definitely wish you had known about this game changing solution, the volunteer registration form by Aroopa Apps. It's more than just a tool, it's your new best friend for organizing volunteer efforts. Imagine having all your volunteer information in one place. No more sticky notes or lost emails. With the system, you can effortlessly track skills, preferences, and availability, making it easier than ever to match volunteers to the right opportunities. Plus, it simplifies communication. Send updates, reminders, and thank you notes with just a few clicks. And it's not just for you, it's a breeze for volunteers too. They can sign up anytime, anywhere, making the process convenient for everyone involved. So say goodbye to kiosks and hello to Streamline Volunteer Management. So let's begin. Either sign in or sign up. Log in using your credentials. Online volunteer registration form can be effectively used in various sectors such as nonprofit organizations, educational institutions, healthcare sectors, corporate volunteer initiatives, etc. In this video, I will first demonstrate how to create a volunteer registration form and then guide you through setting up an automated workflow. This workflow will ensure that organizers receive email notifications for each volunteer registration, while volunteers receive a confirmation email acknowledging their registration. To get started, open the dashboard menu, navigate to Forms, select All Forms, and click on Volunteer. This will take you to the page where you can design your form using the available tools. Begin by naming your form appropriately. The volunteer registration page will already include a default field, the slots field. You can customize the form by adding a heading and uploading your brand logo using the rich text tool. This tool functions like a word processor, offering all the essential formatting features. If you need to add slots manually, locate the slots tool in the advanced section and drag and drop it into your form. Once added, click the slots field and label your slot field appropriately. Next, click the settings button beneath in the slot field and ensure that all necessary fields such as show name, show email, and show phone number are selected. You can also enable options like show registrars name and show bookings so registrants can see who has signed up and how many slots remain available for that particular time. In the slot settings, name your slots accordingly like morning slots, afternoon slots, evening slots, etc. Set the start and end dates and times for each slot. Specify the name of volunteers required for each slot using the slot count field. If you need additional slots, click the Add Slot button to create as many as needed. Once you've configured the slots, click the Save button at the top of the page. Finally, add a Submit button by dragging the button tool to your desired location. For this example, I'll place it in the center. Next, to activate the form, scroll to the top and change the status from draft to active. Then, click the Settings button to select the form type. You can choose from three options: Embed, which generates a link to embed the form into your website; Public makes the form accessible to everyone; and Private limits visibility to users within the tenant. For this example, we will select Public. Once selected, click Save. A link to the form will be generated. Clicking this link will open the form you just created. To test the form, I will fill out a example data. If a volunteer registers for a slot, the available slots will decrease, for instance, from 5 to 4, making it clear to subsequent registrants how many slots remain. Additionally, the names of those registered will appear in the name data field for each specific slot. Next, I will show you how to create a flow. To create a flow, Open the dashboard menu, locate Flow, and click Create Flow. Name your flow accordingly. Next, click the trigger node to start and select Form Submission as the trigger type. Choose the volunteer registration form we created earlier as the source name. Then, click the email node. In the To field, use the trigger node to automatically map the volunteer's email, ensuring they receive a confirmation email. If you have a template, you can use it or you can create one manually. Enter the from name and in the from address field, input the company email ID that is integrated. Here, for example, I'll use Aroopa's ID. Add a subject line and type the body message. In the body message, you can trigger node details from the form, such as the volunteer's name and the slot they selected, to confirm their registration. Next, add another email node to notify the organizer about the new registration. In the To field, enter the organizer's email ID or the email of the person in charge of tracking registrations. Again, you can use a template if available or create the email manually. Fill in the from name and from address fields. Type an appropriate subject line and include the body message. In this email, you can trigger node all the volunteers' details, such as their name, email ID, and phone number. Now, add a wait node to schedule reminders for the volunteers leading up to the event date. In the Schedule On field, specify the waiting period in days, minutes, or hours, etc. For instance, if you want the email to wait 1 day before being sent, select days in the Schedule On field and enter 1 in the day field. You can also set the time of day for the email to be sent. If the event is 3 days away and you want to send 3 reminders on each day, you can clown the wait node. Set days in the Schedule On field and enter 2 in the day field for the second email, and so on. You can connect these wait nodes to the first email if you want to resend the same email as a reminder. Alternatively, you can create new email nodes for each wait node by clicking the email node and connecting it to the appropriate wait node. Once all configures are complete, click Save. Now I will show you an example of how the organizer will receive an email and how the volunteer will receive an email. Thank you for watching our video on how to create a volunteer registration form in Aroopa Apps. Like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on using different tools in Aroopa Apps to make your business grow. For further information, please reach out to hello@aroopaapps.com. Thank you.